Hi, my name is Callie Sanda, and this is my 3-year-old gelding, Wilson, aka Too Wild to Party. My family has owned Wilson for 2.5 years and bought him as a weanling in June of 2022 from Kismet Show Horses in Berlin, Wisconsin. As soon as Wilson settled into his new home, his fun personality began to shine. He's easygoing, kind, playful, food motivated, and loves attention. He is also very sweet and curious, and he loves people. Those parts of his personality have not changed since we bought him. Wilson was the weanling that really made me fall in love with young horses. For the first year we had Wilson, my dad worked with him in hand and showed him at the Minnesota North Star Paint Horse Club in Hinckley, Minnesota. At this circuit of shows, he won in-hand trail grand champion and reserve grand champion halter stallion as a yearling. He was well behaved in hand and showed a lot of potential for a future show career. I would also play with Wilson with my mom and feed him his ration of grain every single day. His twice-a-day meals consist of 1 pound of Purina Ultium growth, 1 pound of alfalfa pellets, half a pound of Triple Crown ration balancer, and 3/4 of the cup of Purina Outlast gastric support. My family and I would also take him for trail rides, put saddles on his back, and bring him into the arena with us when I was riding my 4-H mare, Izzy. Sometimes I would also hold Wilson when he had his regular farrier and veterinary appointments. These challenges and experience eventually paid off in December of 2023 when I got on Wilson's back for the very first time. He had never had anyone on his back before this, and he behaved better than I originally expected. I admit I was nervous at first, but his calmness was the reassurance I needed. I think this was the point that I really connected with Wilson and began to love him more than I ever knew I could love a horse. After this, in February 2024, I decided to train Wilson for the 2-year-old Youth Futurity project. My mom and dad were my coaches through all of this, and without them, I would not have been able to train Wilson to his full potential. We immediately decided that I would be the only person who would ride Wilson, and I would be doing all the training with no help except for verbal guidance. At first, I worked on the basics with Wilson, such as turning, leg cues, and seat cues. This took place in the dead of winter in northern Wisconsin, where temperatures dropped to the negatives and the snowstorms never seemed to stop. Even though the weather seemed to be against us, Wilson and I pushed through it. By the time the never-ending winter ceased, we were riding all over our property, trotting, doing maneuvers, and becoming more confident than we ever had before. We went on trail rides, to obstacle courses, and even to the 2024 MQHA boot camp, where I got to work with clinicians who helped guide me in Wilson's training. By the time we went to compete at the 2024 APHA World Championship, I felt ready. There, Wilson and I won the overall Reserve Grand Champion 2-year-old Youth Futurity Project title. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to win much, even though me and Wilson had worked so hard. But after earning this title together, I haven't doubted what me and Wilson are capable of since. Now, as of late 2024 and all of 2025, we have been working hard. I set 3 goals for Wilson, consisting of teaching him to lope with control and cadence, moving sections of his body independently, shoulders and hindquarters, and improving his ground pull work. Throughout our training this year, we have been reaching these goals consistently by riding 4 to 5 times per week if the weather permits. We've gone to 6 horse shows, all across Minnesota, multiple obstacle courses, and now the 2025 MQHA boot camp. We have also been working on all of our maneuvers, leads, collection, and more. Even though we are focused on working hard, we still find time to have fun together, whether that be playing face games, cuddling, or just messing around together during dinner time. We have been through the hard times and the good times. We face struggles such as horrible weather, injuries, and worst of all, bath time. And yet, we overcame them as a team. Wilson has changed the way I see young horses forever, that they need guidance, love, patience, and fun breaks just as much as kids like I do, and that is a valuable lesson that I will never forget.